What's up? I'm Briston Maroney. I'm here chatting with Milky. I feel like this record is maybe a record that I would have wanted to listen to when I was like 16 and like looking for something to like align with my relationship with like the world. And for whatever reason, it's taken me a really long time to give myself permission to make that type of record. But yeah, I mean, it's some shit you would hear in the mall. Like it's, it's like just a fun kind of punky little body of work that I just want people to be able to listen to and feel like they are being seen. So I spent a lot of my life in the South, like in the United States and the United States, America. My parents were split between Tennessee and Florida. And so I feel like sonically, this record's kind of a love letter to the music that was coming out of that region. And my dad's like a huge grunge head. So there's just like a lot of just like heavy guitar kind of action going on. Sonically, it's just a love letter to all of the like weird, absurd alt 90s stuff that I was super into growing up. Imagine 14-year-old me like playing Tony Hawk on my PlayStation 2 and watching like Viva La Bam. Like this is like what would be playing in the background. I think I'm a pretty like structured creative person. Like I really do like the idea of having like as close to a 9-to-5 setup with being creative as possible. I think it comes from my weird like religious guilt sort of mindset of just like, if I can put in X amount of time to this thing, then I will get this result. I mean, the older I get, the more I see the flaws and like how gripping something so tightly can take the fun out of it. So I think the process for this record was like structured, but in a way that was like forced fun. Like I was like, you know what? I know myself well enough to know I'm going to be manic about finishing this record. But if I do that, then like, let's make this schedule like hour by hour, like a version of my life that I'm enjoying a majority of, which is never really how I've approached making a record. So when I was writing these songs or working on these demos, it was always broken up with like a lot of time spent outside, a lot of time cooking food, hanging out with my friends, like watching stupid TV shows, movies, podcasts, whatever, like just trying to embody that lifestyle of a kid on summer break, I mean, the whole song is just like so insane. It's kind of like stuck in my head in a scary way sometimes. Like I wish I was not just constantly hearing the word gizzard all of the time. The little guitar solo, there's a section where the lyrics are like, guitar solo still brings me to my knees, and then ripping absolutely classic style, just face melter. And so that guitar solo is kind of constantly playing in my head, typically in moments where my bucket list I've been shamed for a little bit because it's just one item, and that's just to encounter a wombat and have a one-on-one interaction. There's just like a lot I want to say to those creatures. I owe them a lot. Of just my personality is really shaped by them. So yeah, if I can knock that off, then I'll be good. I don't need to travel ever again. That's There's going to be a lot of experimenting live, which is what we love to do. I think my favorite feeling at a show is when the walls are completely down between the artists and the folks that are there to hear music. So I love to rearrange songs and change lyrics and change parts and change tempos. Like it's just fun. Like we try to read the room and just meet people where they're at, whether that's like insanity or intimacy or whatever. Like we just like to feel present. That's the big emotion I'm trying to tap into. Yeah, I would say playing live is potentially the most important thing to me. Like I love making records, but there's just like, you can't beat that emotional connection of being in a room with somebody and just like hearing a guitar cut through, just dimed. Like that's a really, really important thing to the sentiment of what I'm connected to as an artist. So yeah, I think playing live is like the most important element of my relationship with music for sure. For this record, Weezer and Ween. Charlie, of course. I would say The Mollusk by Ween is one of my favorite records ever, yeah. A Million Unspeakable Things. Love for both spiritual connection to Miley. Patience is a virtue that you learn by force from the new single. Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. Yeah, there's unfortunately probably still a cover of that song that I did in my basement when I was like 11 that I did not let my parents know I was making because I was really ashamed of it. Even at the time, I knew it was pretty cringy. So, yeah. Raven Simone, after the departure from the Cheetah Girls. So, solo show at the Six Flags theme park in Atlanta, Georgia. I remember there being like a full like 25 minutes where there was no singing. Like it was just like pure dancing. Like the energy was unparalleled. It was amazing. I saw Car Seat Headrest in Asheville in like 2016 on the Teens of Denial tour. That's still one of my favorite shows ever. Yeah. Spice Girl. Probably Silly Spice. Oh, wow. That's a really cool question. I would love to see like a classic. It'd be like such an honor to see like Lucinda Williams or someone do a cover of one of the more like folky tracks. That'd be really cool. That's a wonderful question. I mean, I'd have to go with one of the like the OG greats. I feel like Nina Simone or someone like that. Just like such a groundbreaking force as a person. Yeah. I would say to chill out, man. Take it easy. Oh, great question. I really love like graphic novels, and I just finished this one. I believe it's called On a Sunbeam. Yeah, I may be wrong about the title, but really cool. It's like takes place in like futuristic space. Really sweet little love story. Really cool. Yeah. Music means everything to me. Knowing myself, if there were 6 minutes left to exist, I would like totally choose the wrong song. I would put on like Funky Town or something and like instantly regret it. I knew as soon as my dreams of being a pro basketball player were squandered that I was going to have to play guitar.